I sell hats like this, sweatshirts like this, and mugs like this over on Etsy. And no, I'm not making any of the inventory myself. I'm not housing any of the inventory. I'm not shipping any of the inventory, and I'm not managing any of the inventory whatsoever. How do I do this? It's called print on demand. What is print on demand? Print on demand means I make the graphics, whether that's the graphics going on the product or the text going on the product, and I use a print on demand fulfillment center to upload my designs on a variety of different products, and that fulfillment center will make those orders and ship them out and handle all the tracking to the end user every time someone places an order. Now, I know this might sound kind of confusing. Let me run a very basic overview of how it works, and then I'll get into the nitty-gritty details on how you can start it too. Let's walk through an example. I create a design in Canva that says mom hair. From there, I go over to my print-on-demand fulfillment center, upload that design to this hat, and then it generates mock-ups on what the end design is going to look like. From there, I can integrate the print-on-demand fulfillment center with a variety of different networks. It could be Shopify, it could be Etsy, it could be YouTube. Personally, I like to use Etsy. I integrate my Etsy shop with my print-on-demand fulfillment center account, and then they are simultaneously linked. So when I edit that listing on Etsy, someone makes a purchase for this hat, the purchase automatically gets channeled and sent to the print-on-demand fulfillment center. The print-on-demand fulfillment center will then embroider this hat. They will send it out. They will send out the tracking to the customer, and everything is integrated with one another, so I don't actually have to touch the product myself. In fact, I really don't have to do anything with the product except for handle customer service if there comes an issue through Etsy. Fulfillment center has a flat cost for how much this hat costs. When I integrate it over to Etsy, I up the prices, and then every time someone makes an order, I pay the print-on-demand fulfillment center, the customer pays me, and I keep the profits. And that's how we make money using Etsy and print-on-demand. The print-on-demand fulfillment center I use is called Printful. I will leave a link to test out Printful. It's completely free to sign up in the description box below. I would greatly appreciate it if you use that link because then Printful credits me to that referral. And since I don't charge for courses and I have several trainings over on my YouTube channel for completely free, this is the way I support my family. So I would greatly appreciate it if you want to try out Printful, you do so through the link in my description box. Oh, also in the description box below, I'll have an entire print-on-demand free guide you don't have to pay for, and it'll also walk through everything I'm about to talk in this video in a written ebook format that's really super easy to follow. So I highly recommend you get that freebie as well so that you always have a resource to reference back when you're on your print-on-demand journey. Now let's get into how we do this. Okay, so this is inside Printful. Once you get yourself signed up, it's super easy to walk through. If you need help getting yourself signed up, there's countless YouTube videos and just signing up to the Printful platform, but I promise you it's super simple to get started. Now, since I use Etsy, I'm going to be talking about Etsy, but you can apply this same strategy to every single platform. The reason I like Etsy is because there's already a big audience looking for these type of goods on the platform, so I don't have to go out and market. All I have to do is utilize search engine optimization within the Etsy platform to get my products ranked. For example, I made a pumpkin fall t-shirt about 2 years ago that I just got 2 orders for this morning because fall's coming up and I have fall and pumpkins keywords in my titles and descriptions, and people are now buying that fall shirt that I designed 2 years ago, and I haven't even touched or marketed this Etsy account whatsoever. So we're going to go over to stores here, and this is where you can see all the different stores that you can integrate. So you would go to choose platform, and you can see all of these different stores that you can integrate with this Printful account. Printful is going to be the print-on-demand fulfillment center that has all the products ready to go. All you have to do is upload your designs to the products, integrate it with the platform of your choosing, in this case, Etsy, and Printful will literally do all the heavy lifting for you. So you can see even on TikTok Shop, you can now link your print-on-demand business on Print with TikTok Shop. There's Gumroad, ShipStation, Squarespace, Square Online, Walmart, Etsy, Shopify, WooCommerce, so many opportunities for you to make money with print on demand. So let's say we're going to go to Etsy, we're going to hit connect, and we are going to integrate our Etsy account with our Printful account by following the instructions below. It says connect your Etsy store to Printful, and it has a tutorial right here for you within the Printful platform. So I'm not going to go over how to integrate because it is very user-friendly and you can follow the steps right within the Printful platform. After you integrate the platforms, you can then go over to product catalog and see the different kind of product options that you want to pick from. So if you scroll down, You can have men's clothing, women's clothing, kids' clothing, accessories, hats, home and living. Typically, I want to stick with the women's clothing, men's clothing, and home and living. And when I pick home and living, it's mostly going to be mugs, especially because mugs are such a hot sellers around the holidays. So you're especially going to want to get started right away because I'm launching this YouTube video in August. Christmas time is right around the corner. And believe me, you want to get up and running before October, November, because that is really when sales are going full force when people are shopping for gifts. So let's say I want to go into women's clothing, t-shirts, mugs, huge market around Christmas time. And even within the women's program, you have shirts, hoodies, leggings, dresses, sports bra, swimwear, so many different options. And this has expanded so much since when I first started. So you can bet it's going to expand into even more products as you continue your journey as well. Let's just go to all shirts and let's just pick a basic t-shirt. We're going to select this best seller Bella Canvas 6400 because this is a very popular t-shirt. It's very comfortable. I have bought many of my own. And we are going to go to create product template. Now this is where we have the opportunity to upload our design. I'm going to show you how we upload our design over in the Canva website. If you don't already have a Canva Pro account, you can get access to a 30-day free trial in my description box below. I do think the Canva Pro features are so much better to work with when designing graphics, but it is completely up to you. If you can make do with the free version, by all means. And we are just going to type in t-shirt. And let's just select this design. I really like it. We're going to go to customize this template. Now you cannot just use the template that's already made on Canva and put it on your Etsy shop and use it as your own design. That is actually illegal. You need to make changes to these templates and make it your own. How do I go about finding designs for my products? Now there is going to be a lot of different theories. Some people are going to say you should do niche stores and say, oh, I'm going to do all mom wear. So everything from, a mom hair hat to a mom hair sweatshirt. I personally like just general stores because to me it's so search engine based. Most people aren't going to click on an Etsy listing and then go to your shop and see everything you have. They're usually looking for something specific on Etsy. They're going to click your listing and they're either going to buy or they're going to click off. So I like to just go with my mind of anything goes. And the reason I have so much mom stuff is because I'm a mom, so I love designing mom things. And I think people are always looking for gifts for moms or new moms. I think there's so many reasons why someone would be buying a shirt that says mama or a mug that says mama, because there's new mom gifts, there's baby showers, there's Mother's Day. So there's just so many angles that you can market the mom stuff. Another great idea is to market to careers. So you can look up nurse mugs, doctor mugs, accountant mugs, and there are so many options out there for you. Another thing I like to do is I like to go over to Etsy and I like to write gifts for, and then I go through the whole entire alphabet and see what auto-populates because these are going to be the highest search terms on Etsy. And since a lot of people are looking for gifts on Etsy, I love using the gifts kind of marketing technique. So we have gifts for mom, gift for a woman, and then we go to gift for B, gift for boyfriend, gift for box, like what? Gift for bag, gift for C, gift for couples, gift for clients, okay? And I go through the whole alphabet and I kind of see what's trending by doing that. But say I have a very specific idea in mind. Say I want to target nurses. I could type in nurse and then do the whole alphabet again. Nurse accessories, nurse badge, nurse cup, nurse crew neck, and then you can kind of get an idea of so many different types of products and what people are looking for on Etsy. Now, say I want to do nurse crew neck. I can click that and kind of see what are other people's designs out there. So this is really cute. It says RN with the person's name through it. That's if you want to do personalized Printful integration. You absolutely can do that, but I personally want something that I don't have to touch at all. I don't have to edit. The design is just ready to go. So even this is just such a simple sweatshirt that's ranking at the top of Etsy right now that just says nurse. Oh, I really like this. This is cute stethoscope florals. Okay, I really like the stethoscope florals thing. So I can go over to here. I'm just going to completely delete this and start from scratch. I can go over to elements here. And you can try this new AI image generator, which is really cool. So I could type in nurse stethoscope. Oh gosh, I don't know how to spell that. Stethoscope let's see, with florals coming out of it, and see what it generates. Okay, so this one was kind of okay. We're gonna hit generate more like this. All right, and let's just say we're just gonna go with this one. We can select this design here, and we're gonna hit edit image, and we're gonna remove the background so that we can remove this blue pattern because we want it to be transparent on the sweatshirt or crew neck that we pick. In this case, we're doing the t-shirt. So say this is the design you like. You can also do your design by going to add page, going over to your elements, and then you could do watercolor florals, go over to graphics, and pick something here. Say you like this. And you could do watercolor stethoscope, except I can't spell. And you could do something like this too. So you can totally design your own. I actually kind of like this better than this. So let's go with this design here. I want to make it as big as possible. So I'm going to hit down the control tab so that it selects everything. And I'm going to make it as big as I possibly can. Let's make this a little bit smaller. There we go. Wait, oops. We want to make sure it's centered. There we go. Okay, then when I hit this share tab, I'm going to hit share, I'm going to hit download, and I'm going to hit transparent background so that it uploads without any white background. And I'm just going to make sure I have the right one selected, and I'm going to hit download. I'm going to go back over to Printful, and I'm going to select upload or drop your design here. This is literally how easy it is. You can see these are all the different color options of t-shirts and all the different sizes that they offer. So let's do upload new file. We're going to upload the image that we just made. And then we are going to apply. So now we have a super cute design here. We can go back to product over here and we can add more colors if we want, and it will show us exactly what it looks like. And you can select up to, I think, 10 colors, and you can select the sizes that you want to make. You can go over to mockups if you want to see even more kind of imagery of what it's going to look like. And you can see her in various stances on what the shirt will look like. And we're going to hit save to templates. Then it'll automatically take us to our templates, and we can select this add to store button. And we will select the store that we're sending it to. I'm going to select this one. I don't really utilize this account all that much. And then we can pick our colors again, select our sizes, and we're going to go to proceed to mockups. And we're going to hit basic mockups. And then you can pick, look how cute. They have these lifestyle images already made for you, and you can hit continue. You can also buy mockups on Etsy, which is what I highly, highly recommend you do to get versatile things, which I'll show you how to do in a second. And then I like to edit the product title and description over in Etsy. So I'm going to hit go down and select continue. You can also select which section it goes to. So if you have your store divided into things like Christmas shirts and mom shirts and stuff like that, if you have a section for like career gifts, this is where you would want to put that section. It's based off of what's already loaded in your Etsy store. We're going to hit continue. And then this is where you set your pricing. This will show you your estimated earnings. I recommend to have at least $5 in earnings to make it worth it. So this is approximately what I price my products to be. I want at least a $5 profit per product. And then I would hit submit to store. And then it's going to go over to your Etsy draft. So let's go over to Etsy. Once you're in your shop manager in Etsy, you're going to go to your listings and you're going to hit draft. This is where Printful is going to send your product. And you can see there she is wearing your cute little design shirt that you just made. And then this is where I like to change the stuff around. The title, you have 140 characters, okay? Utilize 140 characters. Utilize them all if you can. And you want to think of all the possible search terms someone might be typing in to see your products. So you want to be gifts for nurses, nurse appreciation gift, nurse crew neck t-shirt, female doctor, since it doesn't have to be nurse, right? Gift. Nurse gift ideas. And you would want to fill in all those spaces with keywords in the nurse niche. You're going to scroll down and you're going to do the same thing. You want to make sure you have nurse descriptions in here. So you would want to write something along the lines of, this is the perfect nurse appreciation gift for your favorite nurse, whether you're a labor and delivery nurse, a pediatric nurse, and then you kind of use those buzzwords, right? This t-shirt is the perfect gift for nurses, of nurses all alike, blah, blah, blah. And then you go in and it says what the product's made of and all that good stuff. The price we already set over in Printful, so that's good. We have all our colors listed here. You would select it's not hooded, it's not reversible. Tags, again, these are going to be keywords. Think of them kind of like categorizing your product. So you could put women's t-shirt, add nurse appreciation gift. Oops, too long. Gifts for nurse. Add. And you would go and do that. Again, you are allowed 13 tags. Make sure you do it for all 13. And then you keep scrolling down and you're going to hit publish with changes. From there, your Etsy listing is now live and anybody can go ahead and make a purchase from Etsy. Once you get a purchase from Etsy, you'll get an email that looks like this from Printful. Printful will break down how much the customer paid for the product, how much you're paying for the product, and what your profit's going to be. Once the order is made, Printful will pack the order and they'll send the order out and they'll provide tracking to the end user all through the integration process. End user will not see how much you paid for the product and it will not say Printful on it. It'll actually have your business name and your logo based off of what you upload within the Printful database. And you can do that by when you're inside the Printful platform, you go over to this branding tab here, and this is where you're going to go to packing slip customization. You're going to want to set that up so that you can have your logo on the packing slip and any sort of message you want on the packing slip as well, such as a special thank you for ordering and supporting a family-owned business. You can upload your logo here, your special message here, hit save, and then on the packing slip will have your logo and that special message for the customer when they open your package. There are more advanced branding options like tracking page customization, custom packaging, packaging inserts, but a lot of that you have to pay extra. The packing slip having the special message and the logo is completely free and included with the program. Now, if you want to take this to the next level, there's a couple things you can do. You can order a sample of the product and wear it, take pictures of it, and upload it to your Etsy listing. That looks the most authentic way. You get 20% off your sample order. That's how I have all this stuff, like the mug that I made and the hat that I made and the sweatshirt that I made, because I like wearing my own products. I like my designs, okay? I get it for way less. I also love doing this. I design my own gifts for my friends and families and order it as a sample because it is so much cheaper than going to the internet and finding something that I don't even really think is a good fit anyways. I can design something for my family that I think is exactly them, and then I get it for a super cheap cost because I'm using the wholesale pricing that Printful offers. Another way you can really make your listing stand out, instead of using the generic mockups that Printful offers, you can get really nice mockups made by other people. What I mean by this is you go over to Etsy and you search the product that you're looking for plus mockups. So if I'm looking for that Bella Canvas 6400, I would just go over to Etsy and type in Bella Canvas 6400 mockup, and there will be so many cheap mockup files that you can get, right? So this one's $4.99 and you get a whole collection of mockups. You can get one with people in them. You can get them without people. It's usually sent to you in a Google Drive. You can download them. They're all labeled by colors. And then you would go over to Canva and make your own Etsy listing. So if we go over here, this is a mockup that I purchased for that shirt. I would drag and drop the mockup over into my Canva design. I uploaded the design in Canva that I wanted my shirt to be, and then I just kind of push it around so that it kind of fits the size of the shirt. And I want to turn down the transparency just a little bit so that it looks very real. So I'm going to hit this transparency button and I'm going to turn it down just a little bit so that it really reflects more so of what it's going to look like on the shirt once it's designed. And then I can share that, download it to my computer and upload it to my listing as another product image. I think that is one of the absolute best ways to gain attention, because when you're on Etsy, people a lot of the times don't click on the generic images. You need either your own product images or your mock-up images to really gain attraction and get those clicks and sales. Another great way to get attention is to take videos. This hat, I take videos of myself like this, showing off the product, because videos are high performing on Etsy as well, just like every freaking platform, right? So if you actually have the product on hand, I think that's a great way to really get more momentum on Etsy quickly, because sometimes it can take Etsy a little bit of time to rank your product like any other search engine and know what the product is you're selling and start showing it to people who are looking for your type of product. Now, there is just so much to print on demand, and I really tried to provide a lot of information in just a very quick breakdown video, or otherwise this video would be hundreds of hours long. Again, I do have a free guide that you can follow along that has even more information and step-by-step guidance on how to walk through this process. If you need some additional support and guidance through this whole experience, I totally get it. Comment what questions you have below. I would love to hear from you. Again, my name is Brittany and this is my channel, Making Money with Mama. I don't charge for courses, so please like and subscribe so that I can continue to support my family without charging for courses and programs. Print on demand was my first side hustle and I still absolutely love it to this day. I still make sales on my Etsy store even though I never focus on it anymore. So it is such a great side hustle for passive income as well. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you next time.